Hey, it's John Wieder again. I want to talk to you today about track record investing. When we say that concept, a lot of people don't understand what we mean, but what we're saying is that when you go to invest, people say, well, who should I put my money with? Who should I listen to? And they always say, well, why don't we take a look at who the best stock pickers were last year? Who has the best track record? Okay, so here's an issue of Fortune magazine that says, hey, says just that. Hey, let's listen to these guys. And right here, let them make you rich. Just sit back and let them make you rich. These are the Fortune All-Stars. They took one analyst from each sector who clearly stood apart. So, okay, that seems appropriate. You want to invest your money, you want to invest with the best. These guys were the best. So Fortune magazine is going to tell you, buy the magazine for $4.95, and they're going to tell you exactly what to invest in that year using the people who had the best records from the prior year. So let's see how that worked out for you. Well, in a follow-up issue about a year later, they said, well, last year's All-Stars delivered as many strikeouts as home runs, actually less. 11 were up and 17 were down. They lost to just the S&P 500 by almost 10%. But let's look at some of the real standout performers here. One of them picked Oracle. It was $72. The analyst comment was the target is $115. So why not? Buy it at 72, goes up to 115. Who's better than you, right? Wrong. A year later, it was down to $10. Okay? CMGI, another one, a screaming buy, was 98 cents a year later. Global Crossing. This one you're not going to like, particularly if you had the security. $26 in July of 2002. Analyst comment, this could triple in a year. You know what else it could do? It could go bankrupt and go down to zero. That's what it also could do. Yeah, they went Chapter 11 less than a full year later. Okay, the people who happened to get lucky by picking the best stocks last year, out of the thousands of people who are picking stocks, the people who just happened to get lucky and pick stocks that went up last year, that has no correlation to how well their picks are going to do in the future. And if you listen to someone based upon what they did last year, using track record investing, it's a sure recipe for failure. Let's just take one last example, and I'll leave you with WorldCom. $45 in July of 2002. Analyst comment, it's dirt cheap. It's dirt cheap. Well, by December 31, 2002, it was also bankrupt. So, you know, dirt cheap as in dead and buried with all of your money in it. Do not use gambling and speculating with your money. Do not use track record investing. It's a recipe for failure. To stay disciplined and to avoid this type of trap, you need to use a coach.